Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. You think yours is a little bit incomplete too, because you tried to get that new age retro hippie sound and it's not in? Another tool that I have used is, I've got it sitting around here somewhere. Oh, what was it called? I should have it just in my core folder here. It's some kind of, like, general format, audio ripper that'll take, music from one of many different kinds of, either sound files or game files, and convert them into sequences and sample packs. And the sample packs are pretty darn useful. The easiest like games that I've been able to pull stuff from is Nintendo DS games. I don't know why, but they're just really, really nicely organized. You pick the song from a library, and you can get a very specific bundle of sounds specific to that track, which I think is just how it's handled internally. And I can't find this silly thing anywhere. Here it is. It's called VGM Trans. Yeah, that's what it is. So, it's not perfect. It doesn't work with everything. I've tried using VGM Trans with Earthbound, and I think I've gotten some strange results that don't always sound good. I tried using it with Super Mario RPG, too. I tried to get some, like, percussion sounds, and they just did not come out right. They sound all garbled and corrupt. It's terrible. Alright, so, Curse of the Moon 2. This actually might not last too long, because I'm basically going to just play through 2 scenarios. And then, I will basically be done with that, those 2 story branches, and I'll have to start over again. That might only take like an hour, so who knows, maybe this will be a tutti-frutti kind of streaming night. Also, let me go ahead and make a quick save state here, because I don't want to lose my progress on this puzzle. Is it normal that the samples speed up or slow down, whether you're pitching them higher or lower? Yes, that is normal. That is the normal way that old sound hardware would make different pitches. So, let me think. Say, for example, you have a string sample that kind of oscillates between its frequencies. It goes kind of like... You know, you slow that down, you're gonna hear those little, like, bends in the wave slow down, too, so... And if you get to a really high frequency, then you'll start hearing it, like, fluctuate. You'll hear something like that. That was used all the way up to the Nintendo 64, at least. I remember hearing a lot about, the audio samples in Banjo-Kazooie. And how the sound designers were, you know, they just got really creative in how they messed around with different audio pitches and speeds and things like that. Alright, let me try to remember where I am here. I can discern it by the items, the key items. So in this, I collected all the little sword fragments and exchanged them for, like, the cleanser sword, or whatever it's called. It's got a really fancy name, but I'm gonna call it the cleanser sword. Basically, in episode 2, your whole team here is going after Dominique, who was possessed by the demon at the end of episode 1, and with this cleansing sword, you'll be able to save her soul. Or you could go in without it, keep all your best abilities, and go in with the Soul Eraser, which is a sword that will probably lead to a bad ending, so we're gonna go ahead and start with that. Also gonna go ahead and move my window around. Actually, let me just go ahead and get my second screen dedicated to this game. Also, I need to take a moment to update my Twitch info. My Twitch informations are bleeding off to the right of to the left of the screen. I can't read it. Oh boy, I click update information, and it just, resets everything. Love it when that happens. Oh god, now the chat's all squishy too. Ugh. Things get weird when I change things from one screen to the other, because the resolutions are so dimple. Dimple? What in the world? My resolutions are so different. I said different at the same time as I read the word sample in the chat, so my brain just mixed the two words. Dimple. In your sample pack, there was the Beatles, Deirdre, and Monty Python samples, so you could hear them in full crust. Oh, that's lovely. I don't know what I just picked up. Well, you know what? This works out. Best way to get through this section is to just run for it. Ugh. There we go. Mr. Dimple. Okay, it's been a while. Give me a second to, like, get my bearings here. Alright, what weapons do I have? Blindfold, Demon Power. Let's get an anti-air option real quick. Now, I did change the difficulty back to Veteran, so things could get a little extra spicy here if I'm not careful. Hey, at least I don't have a cloud of flies chasing me this time. Dimpleth. Are you making a reference to Mr. Dink or something? Oh, Dimpleth. I see you've got those, cute little dimpleths in your cheeks today. I can't even do that voice all that well, because I never really watched Doug all that much as a kid. It's one of those things where I just, like, heard the theme song and immediately turned my brain off, because I just get stuck in your head. I didn't really like the show all that much either, and I'm not doing too well here. I'm not focusing enough. Simpleth. Shouts to Simpleth Flips. Hey, back off. What are you doing? Yeah, this level is so different without the cloud of flies chasing you constantly. I can actually afford to take my time and be a little careful. Truth be told, this level almost seems boring by comparison now. Like, these chandeliers aren't gonna fall or anything, so, like, where's the risk? Can I jump high enough? Yeah, there we go. Oh. Well, I might have been able to get into that little... Wait, no, I wouldn't have. Nope, that definitely wouldn't have worked. I would have tried to, like, crawl through with Robert, and then I would have just landed on spikes anyway. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use Dominique to get through here, but, I have another idea. Oh, that would have been so cool if it worked. This is a skill that I actually practiced last time I played this game. Swapping between characters for greater mobility options. It's pretty cool, but I haven't really found a good use for it yet, to be honest. Whoa, that guy spits. I didn't think that was going to be a problem until I got to the other side. Are you a follower of the gorillas? No, unfortunately. I've heard good things about him, but, yeah, what can I say? I just don't follow, musicians all that often. Honestly, I don't have much of an excuse because, like, they probably have a bunch of music videos up on YouTube or something, right? So, like, what's it gonna cost me to go and check out a random music video of theirs? Nothing, right? I'm just stubborn about trying new things, I suppose. This should be working better. They have the full catalog on there? What, just on YouTube? Well, alright then. I guess I really should check it out one of these days. You know what? I don't have a good strategy for this, so I'm just gonna walk through everything, hope you don't mind. I feel a little bit more confident if I had Robert with me, but, no luck there. You know who I am? I recognize you a little bit. I know I've seen you in the chat before, but aside from that, yeah, what movies have you been in? You ain't no Stallone. I don't know what record label you represent. Hi, welcome back. It's been a while since I had like more than one person in this stream. I'm a little bit unaccustomed to it. Welcome. Glad y'all can make it. Honestly, if I had anticipated that people would actually be showing up tonight, I would have left it up to a viewer vote as to what I would stream tonight. But I've already gotten started on the roulette thing, so we're gonna stick with it. Let me tell you, if I finish with these 2 chapters quickly enough, I might have time to just get started on Animal Crossing right away. That was one of the remaining options on the wheel. The other was the Battle for Westnoth, which at this point I'm not going to get started on because it would just take too long. What am I doing? Can I just... No, that's not going to work. That'll work, though. Boy, that was a risky move. Either slash the fireball in half or die. They're pretty high quality. Vinny is also a fan of Damon Albarn, creator of The Gorillaz and his own music. Ah, cool. The only thing I know about The Gorillaz prior to this point in time is, like, the fact that they have a guy that kind of looks like a monkey. Actually, no, he doesn't look like a monkey. He's just got kind of a funny-looking nose. I don't know why I just called him a monkey. I don't know his name. Didn't they have a crossover with, like, a character from the Powerpuff Girls at some point, too? I remember reading about that and thought that was really interesting. Why did I do that? You can't turn around. They all have a resemblance to apes? Ah, alright. I guess I'm not too far off the mark then. Came to say hi and I have 3 people. Okay, see ya. Alright, see ya. Nice having you drop by nonetheless. Oh boy. This is gonna be a little bit tricky for a character with no ranged options. I should probably just go ahead and die so that I can get my, my dudes back, but, well, not like that! Ugh. They're pretty much non-existent, it's a virtual band. Right. I knew that they were, like, animated. That was part of why I thought they were kind of cool, even though, you know, I haven't actually listened to any of their music. One last thing that I'm aware of from the Gorilla Band is like hang on a minute. That little thing landed on solid ground. Can I get over there? This is definitely one of my more regrettable decisions, but what in the world? I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. What am I doing? I can't get out. Okay, maybe if I do, like, a trick jump with Robert. Oh my god, that worked. I was hoping I had discovered some kind of super secret. Boy, how wrong I was. Boy, I really don't like these moose heads. Oh, damn, that's... I didn't think that would reach far enough. That was kind of a long shot. Oops. Alright, yeah, let's play this safe. We have a sniper. We need to make full use of the tools available to us. Oh my god, these guys are even worse than the hill guards from Symphony of the Night. Hey, that's not fair. These guys can shoot through blocks. I can't. I'm really underestimating the sheer range of Zangetsu's sword and sub-weapons. You don't listen to much newer music, but you like them and Jack Stolber? Hang on, is that... That's not the guy you just mentioned. No, that's someone else. Nope, don't know who that is. Sorry. There's gotta be a better way to do this. This looks like Mega Man X... No, looks like Mega Man X Ninja Gaiden X Castlevania. Gotcha. Well, yes, it is Castlevania, in all but name. Directed by Mr. Iga himself. Man, the legend. I don't think I can get up there. Darn. There would have been so many cool opportunities for you to be able to, like, chain character swapping. And it just does not allow for that. Ugh. This thing is at, like, the perfect elevation to dodge my shots. It's like Mega Man because of the character swap? Wait, really? Hang on a minute, which Mega Man game had character swapping? Like one of the Mega Man X games? Oh yeah, wasn't there like kind of a multi-character gimmick in Mega Man X7, was it? 7 and 8 maybe? I've got to try to remember Hachi here is very large. Can't really dodge all that much. But yeah, the character swapping is a really cool feature. It's probably my favorite thing about this game. No, because of the powers he has, looks a bit like that. Ah, right. Oh, watch it! Ah! Now, the character swap mechanic, I'm pretty sure is borrowed directly from Castlevania 3, which I was a big fan of. That is probably that game's biggest strength, in my opinion, is the choice of characters you have. There we go. And the fact that you can toggle between them at any time. However, unlike this game, you do not get a extra life bar from having multiple characters, so they both share health. And if you're not careful, that can get you in big trouble. Ow. Being able to chain attacks like this is really cool, though. It's so quick. The thing in Castlevania 3 just took forever. Now, thankfully, it didn't, like, get in the way of the gameplay, so, like, everything else would freeze whenever you swapped characters, but even so, it just took so long. It took, like, about as long as Castlevania 2 took to declare that it was nighttime. What a terrible night to have a curse! You know, about that long. Actually, even longer. I sped that up a little bit for you guys. You have a very short, hilarious video on who Jack Stauber is. It's even official and made by a fan of him that's autistic. Well, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but sure, I'll check that out later if you want me to. Yeah, if you want to, you can, like, send that in a private message, and I will check it out after the stream is done. I did not realize I had a different sub-weapon. Oops. I guess we... Whoa, that's a Ridley statue. Did not realize those were here. That's gonna make things a little bit tricky. I'll try to make things a little bit simpler on myself by blowing these up first. Actually, hang on a minute. Can I just do a jump trick? I might be able to. Check that out. Ha! I laugh at your silly sentry guards. But now they're laughing at me. Oh gosh. Ooh, oh dear. Sorry, I can't whisper chat. Oh. Oh dear, how am I gonna get out of this one? I keep thinking I have the ball and chain equipped and I don't. It's really messing me up. Alright, whatever, let's just keep moving. That seems to be an equally good strategy to just, like, destroying everything. Alright, well, you know what? I do have, like, sticky notes up on my PC, so I can, like, copy the link and, paste it in there and check it out later. Don't have email activated. Think someday you'll dump your account. Oh. I see. This is different. Was this here before? I honestly don't remember. Oh boy, are we already near the final boss? This is very suspiciously generous. Well, here we go, I guess. Wow. Going in from a totally different angle and everything. So, Dominique and... Who is that in the background? Oh, right, that's, like, Beelzebub from the end of episode 1. I don't know, this big, obnoxiously long couch just, like, doesn't have the same appeal as, Dracula's little throne from, from Symphony of the Night. Alright, oh boy, that's a double death right there. Alright, it's fine. The candle is literally right there. We've got, like, nothing to lose. When someday someone tells you he's Detroit Mr. Dude, you can be pretty sure it's you. I can be pretty sure it's you. Dumped the account and made a new one. Gotcha. Alright. I'll keep an eye out for that message. That'll be like a code word for the future. This feels familiar. I could swear that I've gone through a challenge just like this in, like, Shovel Knight. Like, Shovel Knight Showdown specifically had some mode where you had to dodge things like this, just as obnoxious as this. Things that just keep on homing in on you, no matter what you do. By the way, that eyeball is not totally dead. Hang on a minute. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Alright, we'll tell you what, I'll try working my way up from the bottom. I'll try just, like, spamming my guns, like, as fast as I can. See how far that gets me. I'm honestly a little bit disappointed that it's just this guy in the background. I thought we were actually gonna have to fight, like, an evil version of Dominique or something. Alright, whatever. Let's just, get to it. I pressed the wrong button. Press the wrong button. By the way, something I tend to forget is that you can actually hold down the fire button when you're doing this, and Robert will just keep on shooting. That being said, I'm gonna run out of power real quick here. Both life power and shoot power, so... I'm not sure how you're expected to do this. And you might have noticed that I wasn't actually inflicting any damage throughout that entire fight. The boss's health bar just would not drain. I'll know it's you when you start babbling about some beetle dudes or some shit. Alright, let's see here. What would be the best sub-weapon to take into this? Probably still the gun, just for, like, unloading on the bottommost eyeballs. Why is there a corgi in a Black Thomas the Tank Engine mecha? I've been asking myself that question since the game started. The game doesn't really explain it all that well. The best I can infer is that this is some kind of weird science experiment by the alchemists in the universe of Bloodstained. Why it's piloted by a dog, we'll just have to use our imaginations on that one. I'll tell you this, he's not alone. You actually have to fight several of these little, like, train tanks in a previous level. It's a pretty neat idea, but also pretty silly. I just really don't like these Mother Brain style sentry spam bosses. At least those aren't instant death pits. Well, we're doing somewhat well this time, actually. Got 2 of these eyeballs knocked out. Now, if I can just focus and get the last few taken out. Easier said than done. God, I can't even... That was a worthless effort. I have no weapon points left. 1 left. I don't have enough HP. I can't do it. The green dude looks straight out of Contra. Yeah, his name's Robert. He's a pretty cool dude. I like him pretty well. But man, if those eyeballs don't stay dead, then I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I briefly had another idea, which was to use the Corgi tank to just stomp on 3 eyeballs in one swing. But 2 problems with that. 1, it would take a long time, and 2, there's lava pits, which really, causes a problem for me. Yeah, all the eyeballs are back. They're not even weakened from the looks of things. I don't know what you're supposed to do. What's your opinion of the Pikmin series, and do you think there will be a 4? Yes and yes. Or rather, I adore Pikmin quite a lot. Hey Pikmin does not look like it would be up my alley, but I really love the first game. Number 2, Pikmin 2, might be one of my top games of all time. And Pikmin 3... my opinion of Pikmin is yes. Pikmin 3 looks very promising. I never owned a Wii U, so I never got a chance to try it before. But I liked what I saw in the demo, and I think I'm gonna have a good time with it. You know what? This might actually be a better approach. Just going with the demon power. And just start chopping. Those floating eyes are going to be a problem still, though. Oh, damn, that hits twice when you're using this. Alright, I think I found my new strategy. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to rely on it when I do a rematch on the final story route. And by final, I mean, the next one. Whoa! Whoa! What are you doing? It's just gonna get harder from here, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh no. This is not good. At least I get free lives, so I don't have to worry about getting a game over, but yeah. Oh shoot. I didn't pick up the thing. Well, I'll get a chance if I lose another life, I guess. Let's try to keep Zangetsu healthy. Let's see, do I have any other straight thoughts about Pikmin? I'll tell you one thing. I think, generally speaking, I prefer the control scheme of Pikmin 2 the most. Because when I tried Pikmin 3, I ran into a number of... Well, when I tried the Pikmin 3 demo, rather. I ran into a lot of, like, muscle memory issues. Where I would try to do a thing, and that was no longer possible because there was either, like, a new thing to do in its place. I'm specifically talking about, like, the swarming feature. Where previously you'd be able to use one of your analog sticks to get your Pikmin to swarm in a direction of your choosing. Oh, that worked out pretty well, actually. Oh! Oh! I'm figuring it out! Wow! I mean, the ride's not over yet, so don't speak too soon, I guess, but... I mean, if I could just tank all this as Hachi, and kind of just chip away until I win... Well, phase 1 at least. Ah, never mind. Also, I forgot I didn't have the blindfold thing for Robert. Yeah. There we go, okay. We're in decent shape. I'm pretty sure if I die after this point, then the eyeballs will remain defeated. I saw that coming, but I did nothing about it. Oh boy. Now this, I don't know how you're supposed to dodge those. Oh damn, he's going for 2 at once, 3 at once, jeez. That's pretty brutal. Nope. But hey, I chipped off a lot of his health. Maybe I'll have an advantage on round 2. Whew, sorry, I missed all that chat about Pikmin 2. 2 is great because of the collectathon. Oh, tell me about it. I absolutely adored collecting all the treasures in that game. I actually live-streamed it like a year or 2 ago, and had a great time with it. Pikmin 3 is as good as 1 in your opinion, because it's a bit too casual, but it was your first Pikmin, so you're glad you made contact with it. Playing bingo mode with your mom and building an Imperium out of treasures and fruits, that's a memory you cherish. That's very nice. Wish I had someone to play multiplayer mode with. It looks like fun. On the few chances I got to play battle mode in Pikmin 2, that was quite a lot of fun too. For the people that are good and love 100%ing, it's one of the best 50 games in existence. I agree. Almost certainly, I haven't finished my list. That's something I gotta do by the end of the year. That's gonna be like my New Year's stream. Is giving a list of my top 50 or 25 or whatever games. These things are back! That's not fair. I'll bet they're not even weakened. Hey, you can't fire twice in a row. What are you doing? Ugh, not fast enough. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, this ain't gonna go well. All I can do is give one final push. Seriously, what are you supposed to do about this? Is there like a safe spot you can dodge those lasers in? I'm not even gonna bother trying to fight the eyeballs this time. Let's just die real quick. God damn, this is a slow and tedious boss, and it's only gonna get worse on round 2. It'll get harder on round 2 because I won't have Zangetsu's best sword to work with. Oh yeah, nice knowing you. I'm out of here. This is what you don't like about Pikmin 3. It lost its GameCube style and switched to HD casual graphics. HD casual graphics. I'm actually not entirely sure what you mean, but then I haven't played enough of the game yet to really have a full grasp of that, so maybe I'll figure that out later. I would have enjoyed having more Hokotate captains, not Kopaians. They don't look too Pikminish. Still a beautiful game, lacks a bit of collecting in aftergame, but that'll be polished by extra modes, harder difficulty in bingo mode in Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Yes! Yes, it's the extra difficulty that I'm most excited about. I played the demo on hard difficulty, and actually lost a few Pikmin while fighting a Bulborb. Wow, would you believe it? Whereas I was watching some gameplay footage in one of Arlo's recent videos of someone taking out one of the snooty Bulborbs with like nothing, like losing absolutely no Pikmin in the process. Like they were just dead in a few seconds. I was like, man, that is just way too baby easy for me. There's not really much of a point in repopulating your Pikmin supply if, you know, you never lose any. Man, this is such a good strategy. I'm surprised I didn't think of it before. What danger are these silly little projectiles when you can just turn into a blade of death? A spinning tornado constantly. Alright, so I think what you're supposed to do with the lasers is, like, dodge in a specific spot, like here and here. Okay, figured it out. Good. I'm gonna save my weapon points for a bit of invincibility in case I need it. Oh dear. Oh, hang on a minute. Hachi's immune to the poison! Wow, I did not even realize that before. I guess I know who I'm picking for this final round. Well, I could have planned that better. Still, I do have an emergency reserve, in case I need it. For things like that. Oh dear. Oh dear, I wasn't supposed to let that happen. Alright, well I still have Zangetsu, so we do still have a chance. That's not really gonna come in handy at all. This might be a bit more useful. Oh hey, thinking of Pikmin, I actually downloaded a mod for Pikmin 2. Like a ROM hack or something. I think it was called the... shoot. I don't remember the name. It's still in my downloads folder. So I can check it out real quick. Let me see real quick. Colossal Caverns is what it was called. It's something that I think makes a random cave that somehow contains every single treasure in the game. It's massive, and it takes advantage of the extra, like, memory afforded by emulation. So it gives you extra, like, Pikmin limits, among other things. I think you can have up to, like, 200, maybe 400 players at once. And it has split-screen co-op. It's pretty impressive. I should not be losing this much health on the eyeballs. I shouldn't have died right there. Oh, boy. Robert, I'm afraid, just stands no chance. He is just way too slow with his attacks. We need to rack up damage quick in this fight. The GameCube had that kind of polygon-y atmosphere. It looked more realistic. With this rough style, not like 3 where it's all polished and kawaii. I guess I can see what you mean. Pikmin 3 does have an overall cleaner atmosphere. Which, I suppose that's kind of a matter of opinion. You know, are you more of a fan of Twilight Princess-style graphics or Wind Waker-style graphics? I know that's not a one-to-one comparison, of course. Because Wind Waker, of course, was just going for a completely different method of... Like, it had a completely different approach to graphical style altogether. It's nothing like the situation between Pikmin 2 and 3. When you heard Pikmin 2 hack, you thought of grapefruit with Bigmin. No, this is, actually, you know what? You might not be too far off, at least as far as, like, memes are concerned, because they, for some reason, added a whole slew of alternate playable characters that just go into the upper reaches of the stratosphere with how memey they can be. To give you an example, one of them is Mike Wazowski with Sully's face from Monsters, Inc. Why? I don't know. They had a model for it. They decided to use it. What other reason do they need, I suppose? Alright, there we go. Didn't take any damage that time. Oh boy, I could have handled that better. Whatever. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? This really should not be so hard for me to dodge. I don't know why I'm having so much difficulty here. It's not even that hard. Just get out of the way. That's all you have to do. I've got to find a better place to stand for this phase, because this strategy is not doing me any favors. Ugh. What is wrong with me? He's doing it again! Alright, this is it. This is my last stand. God damn! Oh! Please tell me there's not a phase 3. That was really difficult. There's a phase 3. What are we doing? I'm just mashing the button. What the fuck is going on? I really don't know what's going on. At the last moment, Zangetsu's heart wavered. The soul eraser obliterates souls from existence. It pays no heed to the concepts like good or evil. To strike down Dominique in that moment would be to extinguish her soul for all eternity. Zangetsu had steeled himself. Dominique bore a deep loathing for demonkind and sacrificed herself to save her allies. This text moves way too fucking fast. But she used her power to stop the demon from within. When she was not readying herself to be destroyed, Zangetsu was compelled to fulfill her... If she couldn't be saved, it was his duty to end things once and for all. It meant that her soul would be erased, it would at least free her from the demon's curse. However, at the last moment, Zangetsu heard something. A faint, vanishing whisper. Save me! Zangetsu finally understood. He understood, because he too had once been consumed by vengeance. Hey, that was what happened in Curse of the Moon 1. Dominique abhorred demons enough to sacrifice everything. Yet, after finding a place to belong, she wanted to live. She wished to see her comrades once more. Somewhere inside the monster, the true Dominique was still there. Zangetsu doubted his conviction, and his grip faltered. Who could blame him? This is a lot more manageable now that they're double spacing. Never mind, they're not double spacing anymore. It was all he could do to escape with his injured comrades. To be continued in episode 8. You played a Pokemon Fusion fan game where you could import custom sprites. That was so fun. They had an extra folder full of meme sprites, like Dugtrio x Dugtrio would be like 50 Digletts. Oh my goodness. I guess in this day and age, the age of like games repainted and other meme fests, like the sky's the limit. Why hold back? Give in to the memes. Let them wash over you. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to fighting that boss with a weakened Zangetsu, but I've got to see this through to the end. I got to get that good ending. So, by the way, this branch in the story happens because of a decision that you make in, like, level 4. So, if you want to get both of these endings, I would highly recommend that you make alternate save files. That's probably going to be your best bet. Wow. You actually don't get knocked back as far in the wind. Vinny's Mario Galaxy Repainted stream. It'll always do our best. It'll always do its best in our hearts. No! I have made that mistake so many times. Yeah, you know what? Let's just restart. Oh boy, is there a better thing that I can use here? Demon power. It's not going to be as effective because I really hate this stupid sword. You pick it up, it leads you to a better ending, but you lose Zangetsu's, like, superpower. And by superpower, I mean, like, basic abilities, like the ability to do combo attacks. And the Crescent Moon mid-air attack. Like, those are really essential to, like, playing effectively with Zangetsu, and now those times are behind us, I'm afraid. We had to leave it behind. So sick of these Hammer Brothers. I mean, that's what they are. Oh, well that worked out pretty well. I guess he can just fly over them. The fuck bees moment was the most hilarious thing. Oh boy, it sure wasn't for the guy who made that video. I remember he got so pissed after the Vinesauce Repainted stream. He's like, stop spamming memes in my comment section, I hate you all! He may have even removed the video at this point, just out of rage. Because he was so sick of the memes. They're an immutable fact of life. You can't really escape them no matter how hard you try. He made a meme that was sick of the memes, what? I mean, I can't pretend to understand how he felt. But it is possible for things to, like, spiral way out of control. And actually, you know what? There's actually a film about this subject that was released this year. You may have heard of a frog meme known as Pepe that gained traction on 4chan, even though its original context had absolutely nothing to do with 4chan. No, it was originally a webcomic character. In fact, that meme got so widespread that we even have a Twitch meme, sorry, a Twitch emote, based on that now. I'm not sure if it's a default one or if it's like part of Better Twitch TV or Frankerface or whatever. Monka S, Peepo, both of those based on the same thing. Yeah, Pepe the Frog. There's now a documentary film about that meme's inception and spread. It's called Feels Good Man, and from what I hear, it's actually pretty good as a documentary, and it has a lot of, like, animations that were made specifically for the film. I haven't checked it out yet, but I probably will someday if I ever get the chance. Oh dear! Did not realize he could reach me from that far away. The ability to go prone here is going to be essential. His backstory was known for a long time. That's, that is true that it goes back a long ways, but oh boy. That could have gone badly. Okay, that does not seem to work. I'm not going to try that again. But yeah, as time goes on, that will be more and more, like... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it'll be more and more obscure and more difficult to discern the origins of. In spite of the existence of websites like Know Your Meme, people are gonna, like, just see that and be like, where in the world are you guys getting this nonsense from? So I think that little documentary is gonna come in handy for future reference. Ooh, ooh. That was almost really cool, but then I took a hit on the way back. Yeah. I wonder if there's an effective way to use that knockback from the big cannon. Hi. Go away, please. I forgot that crocodile man appeared. Ah, boy. I was trying to think, what was my strategy for this part again? Oh, right, no strategy, just go charge forward with Hachi. Well, if you got the points to spare, may as well use them, right? I always feel guilty laughing at old Vinny memes. Oh, like the fuck beast thing. Oh yeah, didn't Vinny himself say that he got tired of it? I remember him saying on, like, Twitter or something once that he only found that meme funny in the original context of the Repainted stream because it was so unexpected. But, like, all future iterations, he's just been like, yeah, it's just not the same. Old hat, as they call it. What's another good example? Eat thick. Wasn't, If I'm not mistaken, Vinny could not stand the "he thick" meme from day one. Like, it just kind of birthed itself into existence based on some kind of, like, Mario Kart username or something. And the chat took it and ran with it, and he was just like, when will it end? He gets tired of all memes. Granddad, slime girls, he thick, etc. Well, to be fair, Granddad wasn't even his meme. But yeah, I know what you mean. Excuse me, I didn't mean to put it out like that. I know what you mean. That was actually the name of a, failed Kickstarter campaign to create a card game with memes as the gimmick. I think it was conceived as like a Cards Against Humanity spin-off. Very unofficial, by the way. Oops. Not endorsed by the original creators whatsoever. And it was a pretty cheap idea that kind of just relied on memes for a quick laugh. Boy, am I glad that doesn't, like, consign me to an early death, getting knocked into one of those notches. It washed over to him really fast. What, the Granddad meme? To be fair, it was one of the most funny experiences on Joel's channel back in the day. When memes stick, they do so for a reason, but that doesn't always mean that they deserve to stick around forever. As simple and effective as, like, oh, I don't know, Vinny's little spin noise is, I'm sure he's gonna get tired of that before long, too. He's had a pretty good opinion of it so far, because it's simple and easy to apply in a lot of situations, but something new is going to have to take its place eventually. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Can't really predict memes, can ya? When they happen, they happen. I feel very sorry for, like, social media managers for corporations that are, like, tasked with creating the next big meme. And that's just, like, not something that's remotely possible. You can't manufacture, like, a public reaction to something. And when you try too hard, it shows really badly. I think probably the best example of that sort of thing is, that thing that... What studio was it? DreamWorks or something? They tried to do something with the Grinch. They tried to, like, appeal to a hip young crowd by associating the Grinch with guacamole and having him complain about when the guac is extra. And it just worked on no level whatsoever. It was a dark day to be on the internet when that came around. So many people didn't even understand what the hell that word meant. Guac. It works better as, like, Dadaist nonsense humor than it does as, like, relatable millennial humor, or whatever. Whatever the hell it was they were trying to accomplish. Boy, I wish I had an air attack right now. Alright, good enough. Artificial memory. That's good. That's good. Sounds like artificial memory, like an artificial intelligence project, but it's memes. It's always very tragic and... Hello! How do you do, fellow kids? Is that how he says it? I never actually watched that clip of Steve Buscemi saying that, so I don't actually know how it sounds, but... You know what, I have a much more immediate example in my head. There was a Strong Bad email where Strong Bad was basically tasked with doing something similar to that. He's in front of like a makeshift boardroom of directors. It was like, oh, here's how we can appeal to the kids nowadays. Oh, hello, what's up, my fellow young parsons? I too am so on the go that I drink my yogurt from a tube. You know, stuff like that. I do not want to deal with this Joker, so I'm just gonna hit him with all these. 3 shots, that's all it takes. Sad thing is that whole, like, desperate appeal to younger people has always been around and will always be around for as long as marketing firms exist. I remember back in the 90s when people were trying to... Oh, what were the stupid tricks they were trying to employ? They would have these, like, grunge-looking kids dressed out in, like, shabby clothes and describing everything as totally rad. Wearing, like, ridiculous-looking glasses and jackets that, like, no sane person would ever go out in public wearing. But these like 90s musicians wore them. They're popular with the kids. Surely this is how all young people behave. I'm just like, no, I have no idea who you're trying to go for here. I don't know anyone that behaves like this. I don't know no one that talks like this. Oops. How did the meme come across with Hatsune Miku smoking crack with Scoop? I actually think I might have an inkling what the original context of that was. I don't remember too well, but I remember there was some... Oh, jeez, it's on the tip of my tongue. I want to say it was some kind of simulation game. And I'm having a lot of trouble remembering this, and it's, like, bothering me. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna do some quick searching because I can't remember. see, Graffiti Kingdom? No, that... RimWorld! That's what it was! RimWorld! RimWorld, right, that was a colony building simulator. Yeah, it was RimWorld, and I don't know exactly how he managed to get a stand-in for Hatsune Miku of all characters, but I'm pretty sure there was, like, just a regular normal duck that you could have in that game, and Vinny, of course, being the duck lover that he is, immediately named him after Scoot. And, well, I suppose the rest is history. It's not too dissimilar from the stuff that happened with Tomodachi Life, where things just kind of, like artificial intelligence partially dictates where the memes come from. Duxit, yes. You know what? It's not even worth it going after this guy at this point. I'm just gonna keep on walking. You look into RimWorld. Yeah, go ahead and do that, because, honestly, it doesn't look like the kind of game for me. I've never been too big into simulation-type games. Actually, come to think of it, did they upload a highlight video to the main Vinesauce channel? Let me check real quick. If not, then they need to. Because that's, like, the only way that these, like, more obscure games are gonna get any attention whatsoever. I would not have ever looked into the likes of Barn Finders if not for the highlights video, you know, kind of summarizing the weirdest parts about it. Unfortunately, there is no highlight video for RimWorld, so you'll have to go through the archives, or maybe look up a fan edit. You might be able to find something good there. Do you know the Legend of Sen? No. Maybe if I look it up, I'll recognize a screenshot or something. The Legend of Sen. Vinny played it. Oh, hang on a minute. It's, has something to do with The Legend of Zelda? Huh. No, I've never heard of this. I'll have to look up that later, because that... The basic Google results were giving me some pretty spooky imagery of, like, a corrupted Link to the Past and a weird Red Hat Link. Is that like a creepypasta along the lines of Ben Drowned, or is that like a corruption stream that Vinny did or something? Or is it a full-on ROM hack? Could be anything. Alright, hello, Mr. Bastion. I've actually already gone through this once, this boss fight, and I don't know how I'm gonna survive it a second time, because I'm lacking Zangetsu's best attack, the, like, Death Cyclone. So... yeah, unless I can think of something better, like, quickly. Maybe Hachi can do it. I'm gonna have to find a way to get some mileage out of Robert, because, like, he was completely worthless when I did this earlier. I just could not figure out how to make him useful. Yeah, come to think of it, let me see what all options I have for Robert here. Let's see, you've got the throw grenade, that's gonna be worthless. You've got the cannon. That might be good just because it deals so much damage, and the blindfold, eh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have much of an opportunity to use the blindfold, because, like, there's just so much going on in this boss fight. I'm never gonna have enough time to unload. So maybe I'll stick to, like, the javelins, and just use them to cover my back. Or maybe I'll use it to just do damage from a distance. I don't know. If I could figure out an angle where I could hit all 3 eyeballs with the double javelins, that'd be pretty great, but eh. Looks like the best I can do is to hit 2 at once. Alright, so, this is the final boss of Episode 2. Thankfully, you get infinite lives here. Now, what do I want to use on Zangetsu? Let's see, my options are Demon Power right here, not gonna be that useful. The spell tag is gonna be, like, less than useless. Another spell tag? Are you kidding me? I guess that's the best I can do for now. You watched Vinny as a child? Loved him since Spallone Baba Goose Goodies? I saw that in one of the highlight videos. I never saw the original Corruption stream, though, but yeah, that when Vinny talks about back in my day, when he's talking about Corruptions, that is what he's talking about. Back in my day, we would have the text change so that instead of saying Player 1 and Player 2, it would say Layer 1, Layer 2. That's what he's talking about. Simple text corruptions. Simple but effective. This is really difficult without the extra moves on Zangetsu. Hachi's got a pretty good range as long as things aren't, like, below him. But that's not saying much. At least it's pretty easy to attack the higher eyeballs with this method. Well, sometimes, not all the times. This is such a pain in the neck. I hate that I have to do this every time I lose a life on this boss. Like, no matter what you do, you have to do this part every single time. Alright, last eyeball. Let's do it. All I can do is bounce around. Hey, at least I didn't shred through too many of my weapon points, I guess. Alright, phase 2. Going up against the big chest. And I don't know what to do about this. Screw it, I'll just tank the hit. Well, not that way. Well, that's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, hang on a minute. Let me try actually dodging it this time. Not like that! God damn, that's hard to dodge. I got no health left. This is not gonna work. Oh, fuck! He's doing this again! At the very least, I can try to chip away as much health off of him as possible. I think Demon Power is going to be my best bet here. I just have to try and do my best with Zangetsu. But this is not going to be pretty. I'm not going to be able to do it this time, I don't think. Alright, let's focus. Clown Vomit was hilarious back then. And the Amazing Game, or whatever it was called... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh god, as much as I would love to sit and talk corruptions, I have to focus for this. Otherwise, we're gonna have a bad time. Ah. I've got no range. Is that what the Sanus is saying? I see some mentions of some older corruptions, and I actually recognize some of them. The corruption of Donkey Kong riding a Donkey Kong was especially good, but hang on a minute, wasn't that, like, a real thing? Like an actual, like, glitch that you could pull off in the base game without the use of corruptions? I could be wrong about that, but I seem to remember reading about it on, like, the DK Vine or something like that. Thinking it was pretty hilarious. Alright, I'm just gonna stick with the ball and chain. Just give me as many weapon points as possible so I have some options for this fight. Honestly, like, none of the sub-weapons are really all that useful on the second phase. So I gotta just use the resources I have on phase 1. Also, I might be getting a bit of audio desync. Let me go ahead and refresh. Nope, that's not gonna work because there's too many of them. God, why do you keep opening there? Ugh. Oh my god, I actually hit that one. Ah! If this gets much worse, I'm gonna end up doing like a solid snake scream at the end of all this. Maybe I need to practice more with Hachi. No, there's too many of them! Ah! Okay, that was manageable, but I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of them. It's actually kind of easy to get those eyeballs from way up high, but down here it's a different story. I don't even think you can reach the corner eyeballs if you don't duck with Hachi. It's like after all this effort, I'm gonna have absolutely no resources remaining for the actual, like, boss fight phase. Like, look at this! I've got nobody except Robert. Tell you what, I'm gonna try something a little bit different here. Let's try attacking from this angle. That way, at the very least, it's easier to dodge those. Oh, that should have worked better. If I can just find a safe place to stand when he's doing this. Nope, not like that. Oh dear. Well, I thought he was going to do the other attack, but boy was I wrong about that. Do I stand a chance? I only lost Robert, so maybe I can still pull this off just with Hachi. I got a lot of weapon points, so I could use the invincibility power if I, The audio actually got more desynced? I just now saw that. The boss's hand telegraphs which attack it's going to use? Yes, but I read it wrong, and by the time I caught on, it was just too late. Yeah, let's start off by going after the lower eyes, because that seems to be the hardest for me to deal with. It's gonna take a lot of skill to get this to work, but I may be able to pull this off just with Hachi. But if I start making mistakes, it's gonna go and, like, have a snowball effect real quick. Ugh, like that, see? Boy, talk about dancing with danger. I can barely even breathe. This is so tense. Gotta, like, time your slams so that you're taking out at least 2, like, eyeball blasts in the same go. No, I'm off. I'm off center. I need to recover. Okay, I've got an extremely slim chance to pull this off. But it's only going to be possible with, like, my invincibility frames. I might be able to pull this off, actually. Hang on. No! If I had just been a little bit more to the... What in the... Angry Birds Gangnam Style was one of your first YouTube videos when you was like 5 or so. What a way to start. And yet, I guess I can understand that being, like, an entry point, because... that's just the sort of thing that gets spread around the internet like wildfire at the peak of its popularity. When I die, just throw me in the trash. Alright, so you know what? I think I'm getting better at dealing with the eyeballs just with Hachi. So... it's taking a while, but I think we're getting there. You have sick nostalgia for it. Now, when you say sick nostalgia, do you mean like, oh dude, that's sick, like 90s slang sick for cool? Or are you talking about like bile fascination, like, oh my god, I'm repulsed and yet I cannot look away? I feel like it could easily go in one direction or the other. Second pile fascination, gotcha. You know, this really isn't as bad as it looks, because, thankfully, you know, Hachi's basic attack has a pretty wide area of effect. Like a really big hitbox. It's just that he's such a big target. That's the big problem. No pun intended. Ugh. Another problem is that it's really, really hard to, like, recover from a mistake in this fight. Like, the problems just kind of snowball until they get out of control. Wait for it. Pounce! Okay, got it! I only took half health with Hachi. Here's it. I'm not about to play no Gangnam Style on my YouTube channel, on my Twitch channel. Like, wasn't there, like, a bit of talk recently about how, some DMCA takedowns were getting, like, really aggressive in the past month or something? I don't really understand all the details. Oh my god, we're shredding this guy's health. I think this might be it. Wow! Why couldn't I do that before? Alright, here we go. Button mashing time. And I did that in like a fraction of the time, no less. Just so you understand. I think you will understand. You'll understand. Someone you follow, Zentreya, lost everything with this DMCA takedowns? Jesus! They had felled hordes of demons and succeeded in rescuing Dominique. As the group stood together at daybreak, they glistened like stars reflected on a lake. Before beginning the journey home, they took a well-earned moment of respite. Respite! However, at that moment, Dominique noticed a strange light emanating from the moon. Oh? Iga! Iga! Now, I think I've already been spoiled as to what, like, the big surprise is once you clear, like, episode 2 or 3. But let's see if we can uncover it for ourselves, right here and now. Oh, also, I just remembered, I actually have a way of, like, dodging, like, copyright strikes, or, like, copyrighted music. It's really stupid, and it results in the, like, music sounding awful. I'll show you guys. Actually, you know what? Now's as good a time as any. Alright, so here's the technique. You go to playback speed, and you select custom. And then you just play around with it. And, like, the copyright bots have no idea what to do. Oh god, that's loud. Hang on. So here we go. You get the idea. So, I actually did a test on that by going, like, last year or something. I went to, like, YouTube's trending bar and did a very brief, no-audience stream of whatever music I found in there, played around with the slider, and I didn't get a single, like, copyright notification over that. Jim Sterling's video from today resonates right now. Watching this stream is making you want to get the game. Just like when I played Blaster Master Zero. Oh yeah, Blaster Master Zero 2 was awesome. The first one is arguably better, but you can't really go wrong with either of them. I'd say go for the second one if you want a more straightforward, like, singular experience, and go for Blaster Master Zero 1 if you want like a good amount of replayability and lots of custom, well, not custom characters, but the DLC characters are a lot of fun to play with. Shovel Knight, Shantae, there's at least one more in there that I forget. Can't get much more awful than Angry Bird Gangnam Style. That video's the worst. Yeah, the animations are really something else. Reminds me of the time I put Resident Evil basement theme into Crypt of the Necrodancer. I forgot that I did that. Thank you for reminding me of that. I should do that again someday. Just load up Crypt of the Necrodancer on PC and just load it with all kinds of meme trash. I actually have a preloaded pack of Necrodancer meme trash as part of, like, a repainted soundtrack. Yeah, hey, speaking of Gangnam Style, I got something in here for you guys. Provided that I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Shoot, I actually don't know where this is. Let me see here. Which zone was it? Was it, 4-1? Yeah, that's it! But that actually has the lyrics, so I can't play that for, like, more than a couple of seconds, but, here's another example. Yeah, that would be a fun experience, doing the whole, like, repainted Necrodancer thing. I'll keep that in mind for next year. Alright, story time with, Dominique and friends. I actually have no idea what's going on. It's a lot to take in. You say the Moon's army is invading? What? This came out of nowhere. The demons seized control and are using them as pawns in their invasion? What? No matter the enemy, I will cut them down. You don't stand a chance. The Moon's army is far too large. Someone's gonna come in from the right. Any second now. To have any hope of victory, we would need to travel to the Moon itself and defeat the Sovereign. Travel to the Moon? What folly. How in the world are you gonna do that? This ain't DuckTales, we can't just summon a moon rocket. What a sad sight for these old eyes. I knew it! There they are! Curse of the Moon 1 gang. What's up? Alright, well, there you go. Had a flashback of playing with your friends, H6, Minecraft PS3 edition. Blech, Minecraft PS3 edition. I did not realize that it came out on PS3 of all things. Finding a pigment spawn egg, translated as zombie. Hang on, zombie shine. Hang on. I think there might be supposed to be a W in there, so I'm gonna insert it myself. Zombie Schweine Juchter. Zombie Schweine Juchter. That's my attempt at pronouncing that. I only know Shrine because of, like, the medic from Team Fortress 2 calling his teammates Schweinhunds. I think I got new, like, title screen music out of that. So yeah, now that that's done, we have unlocked 2 new episodes. EX, Zangetsu rises once again, and the Moon's army draws near, the countdown to ruin has begun. I don't know what either of these are like. So, let's check this out real quick. Whoa! Not Legend, I meant Casual. I'm gonna start off with Casual, and I can't guarantee that I'll actually finish this. Tonight. I might have to pick this up again tomorrow. As Dominique was saved and reunited with Zangetsu and his allies, they became aware of a new threat. The armies of the Moon were rapidly approaching. There was not a moment to spare, as the battle for the fate of humanity had quietly begun. The world had a limit of 1,024 blocks. What? I cannot imagine a session of Minecraft with that kind of limitation. My god. Thought when you pour lava on sand it would become glass. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a mod out there that has that function. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks myself to, like, the... I'm not sure if it was the alpha or the beta version of Minecraft, but it was a browser-based version where there were no survival elements whatsoever. Everyone was in creative. Everyone had an infinite arsenal of blocks to plunk down and, like, break apart. There were no monsters. The most fun that you could have out of that was, like, joining a multiplayer server and just going mad with block building. Also, I remember the fog being really intense, and the water and lava physics being very peculiar. And also, the sponges were awesome back then. I'd like to give that a try again someday, just to re-experience the whole thing. That was a long time ago. Boy, you said it. I actually played Minecraft a little bit, like, last week, just for the sake of unwinding, because I was so stressed. That's why I didn't stream it all last week, by the way. I had an extra day of work, and that just, like, completely threw me off. I did not have the energy to do any live streaming. I was off my schedule, I was off my mind, off my medication! Just kidding, I don't take any pills. But yeah, I just could not muster the energy for it, so we're doing our final round of spookies, this week. And I may actually, like... I'm trying to build up to Faith 3 from Airdorf, Faith 3 as a finale for the month. And Airdorf is just completely tight-lipped on when he's actually gonna drop the game. He's not telling anyone. So it may not drop until the day of Halloween, and if that happens, I might just have to wake up early and, like, do a live stream before work, because that's, like, the only time I'm gonna be able to have a live reaction to that game, and I really want that. I was spoiled on Faith 1 and 2. I went through those two games knowing exactly what to expect. Faith 3, completely blind, I need that experience this year. Anyway, let me be frank. I have concluded that at present it is impossible for us to attack the moon. That is, of course, here and now. However, together with the Church's knowledge... Fuck, what voice did I give this guy again? Along with the shards we've collected, and my alchemical skills, we've designed a vessel using the same principles as Hachi's armor. Let us sally forth to the moon, is what I would like to say. But I'm afraid we are lacking the materials needed to construct the vessel. We're even shorter on time. We must split up and gather the materials individually. Once you've found what we need, please hurry to assist the others. Let us pray for luck! So is this gonna be a complete, like, rehash of, the first 6 levels, but you get to play as Curse of the Moon 1 cast? God, I hope so. What are you doing? We need those materials! Hurry! Why are you green? Alfred, what are you? Why are you green? What are these things? Where am I going? No shit, you actually get to pick your level. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and it looks like everyone gets their own, like, special level to go to. Except for this. I guess Zangetsu goes to the final level? My god, how many playable characters is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I'll call them out by name. Robert, Dominique, Alfred, Giebel, Miriam, Hachi, and Zangetsu. Wow! 1 level for every playable character. This looks like a whole thing in and of itself, so... Tell you what, I'm gonna reserve this for tomorrow. I'm gonna do this all as, like, one big, to-do. All on its own. And we will also take a sneak peek at, the EX episode, just to see what that's like. Because for all I know, this could just be, like, one level that we do with Zangetsu. So this is coming off the bad ending, where Zangetsu, like, kills Dominique with the Soul Eater. Whatever. We didn't pick up the good sword, whatever. Robin and Hachi fell to the demon's counterattack and were severely injured. Zangetsu now stood alone. Not a shred of hesitation could be found in his eyes. Alright, so I guess this is the follow-up to the kill your friends route. And never mind, no it isn't! It's them again! What is it? You have quite the dour look. It is unbecoming of you. We understand you are in trouble. You really are as stoic as ever. I told you to call on us when in need. It's good to see you, Zangetsu. We wanted to help you on your journey, so we brought you this. Let's take it to those demons once again. Ah? Zanmato! Wait, isn't that the sword that I got at the end of... Okay, yeah, that's the downgrade sword that I got in level 4. Pfft, God damn it! Why'd I have to pick up that stupid thing again? Okay, so that's what this is. This is a repeat of every level, but in a straight order. But you get to play as Curse of the Moon 1 characters. Okay. And then the final chapter is, you get Zangetsu plus one other character for each level. Very interesting. And of course, I don't have the time to complete either of these. But I'm thinking I'm going to try to complete the EX episode first. And then the final episode with the Confrontation on the Moon, we'll have that as like the big finale to this game. So now we're at a bit of an impasse. Do I, like, play half of this episode and finish the rest later? Or do I want to, like, hop over to Animal Crossing and do a quick stream of that? How long have I been going? Over 2 hours. We don't have all that much time, really. I think I'm gonna keep going with this. Oh, I heard about this! So, in response to, Alfred from Curse of the Moon 1 being almost worthless with his melee attack, I instead made it to where you recover some, weapon points if you hit enemies with your staff. Although apparently there's a cap? I'm not getting him anymore. Huh, interesting. There we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun going through all the levels with old characters again. Alright, sorry, I've been overlooking this question in the chat. Am I a fan of Video Game Donkey? I am subscribed to him on YouTube, but I'm not always a fan of his content. Like, every now and again, he hits a home run. And I just end up rewatching the same video, like, repeatedly for days on end. But other times, his, like, sense of humor, style of comedy just doesn't really gel with me quite as much. I can't really explain it all too well right now, but, I guess to give a quick answer, it would be sometimes yes, sometimes no. Let's see, what's the best approach here? Oh my god, these knives are pathetic. I don't want this sub-weapon ever again. Hang on a minute, that thing turned gray. Well, I'll be. I guess it becomes inactive if you're far enough away from it. You loved his prank calls? They were very Walt Disney's Bambi? I have no idea what you mean by that. Walt Disney's Bambi. What? Unless you're describing something like, tragic, or at the very least, like, kind of overbearing with emotion. I'm not sure how you can make a point of comparison there. That's not the weapon I wanted. Yeah. There we go. Donkey's sense of humor is crude, to say the least. That seems to be true of many people that I'm subscribed to. Like, I've been subscribed to, like, Lotax from Something Awful for a long time, but very rarely does his sense of humor, like, resonate with me. But again, when it does, like, it leaves me in stitches. Oh god, whoa! Did not realize that guy was there. How am I gonna get past this asshole? Oh, I didn't mean to break that. Ugh. God, Alfred, even your projection spell is just weak as all hell. Alright, tell you what, I have one idea, but it's gonna be risky. Oh, that actually worked! Yes! Wow, I had some really terrible options there, but I managed to make it work. Tell you what, how about I try to look at things on, like, the positive side? I'll try to, like, think of my absolute favorite video game donkey video, and I'll use that as a reference point for what works and what doesn't with me. Let me see here. I really liked his treatment of the Lisa RPG. Oh, whoa! There we go. Whew. There we go. Away with you! I was trying to focus on Video Game Donkey, and then I ended up, like, with a big-ass demon to the face. In his prank calls, he called GameStop and asked for a Sega Dreamcast or You completely fused Dreamcast and Sega Genesis. I can't even say it right anymore. Oh no, frogs. I hate frogs. At least I've got a good weapon for him this time. Ugh. Go away, please! Oh god, I have to drop down. No! I thought I'd be able to go up to a high ledge. He said Dreamgus? Dreamgus? Oh god. I can't focus. I need to, like, take a break from this game for a second. I'll use this opportunity to look through, like, my favorites list. Seeing as how I already had YouTube up in a tab in the first place. Let's see here. Alright, you know what? That VR video that he made, Virtual Donkey, that was just, like, peak comedy from him, if you ask me. You got, like, the basic physical comedy of him trying to set up the silly thing, and then you've got his, like, physical antics in a VR space. That was terrific. Oh, whoa! It's another guy with a gun over there. Ah! I can't duck low enough. Damn it. if you need a break, here's a question. What is your stance on pineapple on pizza? I am morally opposed to it, but I'm not going to stop anyone from eating it themselves. To me, that's a very similar debate as putting ketchup on eggs. Like, there's just certain things that, in my opinion, do not need any additional, like, sugar or sweetness added to them. Pizza is one of them, eggs are another. I'm sure I could think of more examples if I took the time to think about it. What's your opinion on Hawaii toast? I've never heard of that. Does that also involve pineapple? Also, I wonder if, like, native Hawaiians would take offense to quote-unquote Hawaiian dishes, like Hawaiian pizza, being, like, explicitly associated with pineapples. Because, like, if I remember correctly, that's not necessarily native to Hawaii, is it? Like, that was pretty much a project of the Dole Corporation when they, like, seized control and, like, dethroned the final queen of Hawaii. I don't know, I'll have to, like, look more into Hawaiian history to get a full verdict on that, but... yeah, I don't know. Oh god, no. I thought that was another one of those demons that fades in from the darkness. Nope, it's just a dragon boss. It's toast with ham and pineapple. Ah. You know, come to think of it, were pigs even native to Hawaii, or were they brought over by colonists? I suppose at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because, like, Hawaiians really, really like ham. Oh, Zangetsu, wrong angle. Damn it. Oh shoot, I don't have Hachi. I guess I can do this. Not fast enough. Well, that's one way to dodge a bullet, or, you know, thing. You know, in hindsight, that's really not that difficult to dodge just by hopping around. I don't know why I had so much trouble with it back in episode 2. That wasn't too effective. Ah. Oh, that's one way you can attack from up there. Also, wow, that fire blast does not last very long anymore. I was really hoping you'd get some weapon points back by hitting the boss with Alfred's cane, but it didn't work. I gotta be real careful here. Zangetsu's on his last legs. Alright, almost got him. Sorry I'm not talking all that much. This is a, like, surprisingly difficult first boss. And I wanted to make sure I got it right. Damn, I still can't dodge that stupid final strike. Alright, jeez. You found out that Japan has a seemingly perfect split between people who like pineapple on pizza and people who despise it. How about that? Oh, hey! We've got, like, unique intermission scenes for this part of the story. That's pretty cool. And they made a lot of effort to spice things up for this game. You think unicorns are the work of the devil? Where did that come from? Was there a unicorn that I destroyed without realizing it? I mean, you might technically be right. I don't think they can necessarily be considered a natural creation. They're so ugly. That's quite funny to me, because so often, you know, unicorns are portrayed as being, like, perfect, beings of uncorruptible beauty. I think the idea of dragons is much more natural. Well, we do have dragons, sort of. We have, like, pagonas. Shoutouts to Desert P for, showing me the light on how cute pagonas can be. Fun fact, unicorns are the national animals of Scotland! I did not know that. I didn't know what I thought that would accomplish. Dragons are the fear of ancient humans. I'm sure if you looked hard enough, you'll find someone from ancient times that thought that the unicorn was like a harbinger of death or something. And equally deserving of fear. I mean, if we have people that are afraid of black cats, well, I feel like anything's possible. Snake, lizard, eagle, all that good stuff for the dragons. About the only thing that I find to be, like, fairly unrealistic about dragons is the whole breathing fire thing. Aside from that, you know, how different could they be compared to, like, dinosaurs, you know? I don't know what I was trying to accomplish there. Let's just make a shield of fire. I don't know. Oh yeah, don't forget that the shield of fire can also be applied to teammates. Huh. Do I have anyone that can smash these? Nope. That's too bad. I would have liked that thunder spell. You can't shoot very far. I can just whack this... You know what? There we go. That's right, you can now suck health out of your enemies when you hit them with Giebel's bat form. That's pretty cool. Miriam, you jump too high. Unicorns are just horses, which you already think of as unpleasant. That would explain it. Yeah, that thought also crossed my mind. Like, how different are unicorns really compared to just plain old horses? With, like, a little waffle cone stapled to their head. That's animal cruelty. No. Waffle cone, playfully attached like a party hat. There we go, that's better. I can't decide what weapon I want. It's not like it's not like I actually get to choose. It's just a question of whether to hit the roulette or not. Press the wrong button there. Well, thank God I had the foresight to change the the sub-weapon button, because originally it was mapped to one of the shoulder buttons, which is also what you use to swap characters, and that was just impossible for me to deal with. I made so many mistakes because of that. Is there really no way for me to get through these? Huh. Can Alfred do something with them? Nope. I really like that you get weapon points back when you catch the boomerang side. I feel like that should have been a default feature for Castlevania and others. This might come in handy. Yes, it will. Oh wait, but don't just walk into enemies. You actually have to defeat them, because the fire ring only protects you at a surface level. What do humans fear? Well, that's a question for the ages, isn't it? Fire, big animals, a threat that has high mobility, serpents. When you get dragons that breathe fire are really big and get good mobility through flying. That's a theory about the creation of the dragon. Fair enough. Wouldn't surprise me if some early humans, like, saw big things flying around in the sky and mistook them for, like, giant winged beasts. When in actuality it might have just been, like, a turkey vulture or something. But I mean, when they're really, really far away, you just have to use your imagination. It's our imagination that makes the dark so scary, by the way. Like, you'll notice that a lot in, like, horror films and other such things. Where, like, the less you can make out with clarity, the spookier the atmosphere is. It's totally natural. As a kid, you only really come to overcome your fear of the dark by, you know, learning more about the world around you. You know, I have nothing to fear from my basement if I know every single square inch of it like the back of my hand. When there isn't a clear picture, your brain will make one for you. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's a feature. That's a feature that humans developed to help them deal with, like, natural threats. But nowadays, you know, we don't really have many of those, so nowadays it just plays tricks on us. Oops. Oh hey, pixies! I forgot they were in this game. Oh, I missed the chat message earlier. If anything, dragons could have existed, just not be gigantic or breathe fire. Or that most dinosaurs were actually really small, who's to say a few of them didn't dodge the meteor? Well, you know what they say about chickens. They're like the closest living relative to the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is a thought that is just endlessly amusing to me. I'm surprised I don't see that come up more often in, like, television shows. You know, I'm surprised that didn't come up on, like, the Flintstones or something. Where someone adopts, like, a pet, Great, it's these ninjas again. That should have killed him. Alright, well, we got, it's ninja time. Hope you guys are ready. I'm gonna keep the scythe. Boy, oh boy, these guys are annoying. Oh, what's this? The sensation of lust can... The sensation of lust in humans can help create those mythical animals. It's not the thought of being alone in the dark. It's the thought of not being alone. The thought of not being alone. Right. Yeah, wasn't that like a famous quote from like a science fiction author about the possibility of human life in the universe? We are either alone or we are not, and both possibilities are equally terrifying. Yeah, something like that. Boy, I've not really been paying attention to what I've been doing in this level. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, let me think for a second. What kind of weapon should I bring into the boss fight? Well, I guess it doesn't matter now, because here we are. We got knives, we're gonna throw knives. Miriam should be a pretty good choice in this one. She's got a high jump, she's got a far-reaching attack. This should work out just fine. You're gonna go to sleep now, it's 4:23 where you are. Just about 10:23 over here. So you have a good rest. Be seeing ya. Okay, hang on a minute. This is not working as well as I had hoped. Yeah, I should be using these knives more often. Yeah, that's not gonna get me anywhere, is it? Alright, let's think about this. Now, as much as I like Zangetsu's ball and chain, would this be more helpful? Nah, let's stick with the anti-air option. Honestly, Giebel's attack range might make him a good choice for this level, too. I gotta say, I really like the transition to the boss fight here. Really hammers home how deep of an illusion this all is. There we go. Gotta be quick, but it can be done. Ugh. Can I suck health out of the boss? I can, but it's not really that effective. That being said, this is an interesting way to approach a boss fight. It's just, you know, not very, economical. Alright, so the problem here is that there's not really a good, cheap method of getting in and doing damage to the boss. Like, I feel like you're expected to use these platforms to do that, but it's not easy. Get out of here with this. Yeah, I feel like it should be possible to just jump on one of those and get that done, but it never works out like I want it to. Ugh. That was my last attempt at getting health back. Down to being a one-hit point wonder with Giebel here. Oh boy, that didn't work out at all, did it? I don't think I can do this with Zangetsu solo. And I picked up the spell tag. Oh, that is not going to help me at all. Not unless the boss just chooses to drop down. Which I don't imagine it'll be doing very often. It'd be really helpful if he could attack directly upwards. Tell me about it. Maybe that's why, Super Castlevania 4 felt so good to control. Having an 8-directional attack is just phenomenal for approaching all kinds of situations. Hi! You decide to drop down this time! And I failed to find a good opportunity to attack. I think I'm starting to get an idea of what you're expected to do. Like, I think you're supposed to jump on the first platform you see, and then hop onto the other one that's going the opposite direction. I'm having a real hard time pulling that off, especially since you've got these little pixies to dodge. There we go, that's... well... in theory, that's what you're supposed to do, but it didn't really work out. Well, that was my best shot. We're both down to a very small pool of health. Who will come out as the victor? I have no clue. Wait. Why is it going that way? That one just stuck to the wall. Yes! Okay, this final attack isn't gonna kill me, is it? Like, they're incapable of killing me, right? Okay, that's just a full screen nuke. Remind me again how you're expected to dodge that? Oh boy, I have no clue. Whoa! What? Okay, that was pretty fucking good. I'm glad I got to see that. Alright, I'm not sure if I want to keep going with this, because it is getting kind of late. I should probably wrap up soon. Don't think the screen nuke can kill you, but smoke clouds could. Ah. Well, let me see here. Yeah, I've got plenty of content to keep me going through the rest of the week. We can keep going with this, or I have a list of, it took me a while, but I did in fact get a list of Animal Crossing, Dream Island codes. So we're ready and raring to go whenever I'm ready to do that. And as for Battle for Westnoth, at this point, I'm wondering if it's too late to get started on the Descent into Darkness campaign. I didn't really see anyone, like, distinctly wanting to see that played, so I think I'll just do it on my own for fun. And we'll just focus on Curse of the Moon 2 and do an Animal Crossing one-off later this week. Also, I did try the Innsmouth Mansion game, and I'm sorry to say that I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. Like, it's a first-person dungeon crawler where you're supposed to use an aiming reticule to help you aim and shoot at demons. But for some reason, I could only ever aim to the left and upwards. I could never go right or downwards. It's as though I was missing two buttons. And I have no idea how I could have possibly corrected that. So, whatever. It didn't look terribly exciting anyway. And as a Virtual Boy game, that's another case of something where, you know, no one's asking for it, no one's gonna miss it if I don't actually stream the full thing. It was worth a moment of curiosity, at least. There's that thing again. You cannot physically get here with Hachi, so what am I missing? Like, Miriam could possibly smash that thing, but... Like, how are you supposed to get up high enough to do that? Maybe. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up with a quick, like, experiment. I'm gonna try and get an ice spell for Alfred, and then we're gonna get the axe for Miriam. And we'll see if we can't do, 2 and 2, and get access to that secret area, because I really need to know what's behind that wall. But there's no weapon candles in here, unfortunately. Yesterday you discovered that Cow the Kangaroo, a pretty obscure 3D platformer from the early 2000s, is coming back next year with a new game. Let's put Cow on Steam. Cow 2 on Steam for $2. Jeez. Is that the base price or the sale price? Because, damn, that's pretty good. That's the base price? Wow. Unbelievable. Alright, that's, the ice has been smashed. I think I've got the right idea. Yes! Wow! That was one of the most convoluted puzzles I've ever tried to solve in this game. And I'm not even sure if I was supposed to. Like, is this something that you're expected to do with, like, Hachi in an alternate playthrough or something? I don't know. Actually, hang on a minute, you're not even supposed to have Hachi at this point. So was that nonsense that I just pulled, was that the only way to get in here? Mental. You know what, since I've come this far, I might as well finish the level. I said I wasn't gonna. Hang on, can I even make that jump? Just to be safe. There we go, got some lightning for Alfred. And we're good to go. Yeah, I think that was just a bona fide shortcut I just took. Cool. Oops. This flight ability is so handy. I'm very glad to have Giebel back on the team. That's way too big of an explosion for something as silly looking as that. Oh, I haven't even taken any damage yet. Yeah, I guess I might as well just continue. Ooh! The jump didn't jump. Can't let that happen again. Good gravy. Oh boy, yeah, we're gonna need some very distinct anti-air options to be able to keep those things away. Hey, you gotta be real careful with your jumps in this game. True to classic Castlevania fashion, which in my opinion is not very fashionable at all. You walk off a cliff, you drop like a lead brick. Oh, I don't have Giebel with me. I can't do that cool trick. Actually, I can't even get up that high. Oops. Ah, whatever. I wanted to restart anyway. No secret shall be overlooked. Although I might have a problem if I can't get another axe. Never mind, we're starting from the beginning anyway. Let me check the map real quick. Okay, yeah, that was a genuine secret, shortcut that I took. And I am not even gonna bother with you. Thanks for clipping that, by the way. Alright, ice here, Alfred there. Ugh, frogs here, everywhere. I'm not a fan! Alright, here we go again with this nonsense. I can't believe this is what you're expected to— Ooh! Oh, that didn't work out. I'm almost out of weapon points, too. Wait, can I not reach this guy? I'm gonna have to go farm weapon points real quick. What even are these things? They don't... Okay, the ones with eyeballs jump out of the water, but I don't know what the deal is with these things. You know what, that might be just enough. Let's give this a try. Alright, so it's get up as high as you can, press A, right, and then A again. There we go. And then hope to God you have enough power left to get up here. Okay, whew. And I'm gonna try to keep every last one of these sub-weapons and survive until I get back to the next, secret zone, which... Come to think of it, that means I have to give up the lightning, doesn't it? Ah, wait, no it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't need ice for the next area. Yeah, I can just do what I need to do with Giebel and Miriam. Alright, I've made a lot of dumb mistakes in this room. Let's not do that again. Alright, here we go. It's time once and for all to figure out what the deal is with this secret. First I gotta get rid of Ridley, though. I don't know what he's doing here, so far away from Metroid Prime 4. Alright, here we go. So fly, and then... Oh. Ah! Can I even get up high enough to do that? Like, I'm being blocked by the ceiling. Ugh, shoot! How do you do that? I guess I have to... What am I missing out on? Yeah, that's one heck of a shortcut I'm missing out on. Guess I got no choice but to keep moving. Let's see if I can't deal with these frogs while I'm at it. Oh my god, that spell cost 15 weapon points to use. That's not worth it. Also, the water changed direction, and I fell. Yeah, let's not do that a second time, please. Or a third, rather, because that actually is the second time that I've done that. What's with all the ceiling lamps? Was I expected to just use Giebel through the whole thing? Alright, looks like that is where I would have emerged. I missed out on that. That's okay. You know what? If the game wants me to use Giebel that bad, then sure, why not? There we go, that was fun. And I'm thinking I'm gonna have to keep the axe on Miriam, like, constantly. Because you never know when a secret door is gonna come up that I desperately need to get rid of. Wow, this spell kind of sucks, doesn't it? It better do big damage against boss enemies, otherwise I'm not gonna keep it. Also, what even are these little shrub enemies? They look completely out of place in a game like this. They feel like they would be more at home in a Mega Man game. Ah, this works. God, I swear Giebel is the only character with any hint of verticality to his basic attack. Oh, jeez. That could have gone a lot worse. Yeah, you know what? In fact, that's like the biggest problem with the basic attacks in this game is that you have like no good vertical options, except for Dominique, I guess. But that upward thrust is just a little bit too slow to really take advantage of, and you like hardly ever get to use her anyway. So I don't see that much of a point to it. Oh, I guess I gotta do this. There we go. How daffy is it that this, like, bat summoning attack, or is it like glass shards or something? Like, this does nothing against that big shield. But a flimsy-looking whip like that can pierce straight through it. It's video game logic at its finest, really. That little whack with Alfred's staff is like this game's equivalent of cherry tapping. Trying to, like, predict what these things do and, like, get a hit on them before they start their stupid attack pattern. But it hasn't worked yet. Alright, this is pretty familiar territory at this point. It should be... Yeah, the boss is, like, right around the corner. Play like that, huh? I'm not having any of it. No sneak attacks. No nothing. I'm going into this at the peak of my prime. Or whatever. Onward to the giant centipede train drill thing. What even is this? This is hands down the most ridiculous monster design I've seen out of this game, and that's saying something. Alright, so I can't do anything here, but I can get a hit in that way, for what it's worth. Ugh. it might be more worthwhile to just get some basic hits in. I gotta come up with a better solution for that fireball attack, though. No, that's not a good solution. That is not a good solution at all. I missed with the axe. Oh dear. Maybe I should use Alfred's lightning thing or something. Damn it. I was gonna say, that would make me really happy if I could just find a safe little spot down there in the corner. Oh, damn, that shredded like half his health. Ah, that works pretty well. Alright. Then Giebel I shall use. Yeah, look at that! This is a boss killer right here. Oh, right, gotta prepare for the final thing. What's he gonna do? How's he gonna do it? He's gonna, like... Wait. I thought he, like, plowed straight through. Am I misremembering? Ah, whatever. Also, that is a massive moon. The moon was always, like, really distant in the background in the first Curse of the Moon. God, I love these intermission skits so much. Train wrecked. Alright. I would love to continue with this, but again, it's really late. I think now's a good time to cut it off. So thank you guys for joining me. I will probably play more of this tomorrow, and I will probably also try to find some time for Animal Crossing as well. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. I am personally. I'll be doing this tomorrow and on Wednesday night as well, and I guess if Faith comes out on Saturday, on Halloween, I'll make a special case to stream that night. I might not be able to finish the game because I'll have to worry about going into work, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll see you guys then. Have a good night. And, funny outro phase. I didn't even say that correctly. I was supposed to be a phrase. 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3 quick maths.